Hi, I'm Tom Heslington from Jaguar Land Rover. I'm the telematics component owner. We're here at Mobile World Congress in the Jaguar F-Pace, and we're demonstrating some of the connected features and services within the car. We have three main areas of connectivity at the moment. The first is a remote app where you can remotely interact with the vehicle. So you're able to check the status of your vehicle, the fuel, range, etc. You can see whether you've left your window open, whether the car's unlocked or not. You can actually unlock or lock the car from the app itself. We have a feature called Beep and Flash, which allows you to find your car in the car park. The car obviously beeps and flashes. You get your alerts, same things that you'd see on your cluster, but this is being presented to you in your own home, so you can react, go out, buy that washer fluid, fill up the car, etc. in good time. We have a really nice feature called Remote Climate. So in a cold, frosty day, your car is frozen up and you want to set that temperature to a nice 22 degrees. You press remote engine start, we send a message to the car. The car does a check, checks that it's locked, the windows are open, it checks that you're not in gear. It then starts the engine and preconditions the cabin to the temperature you want. So you get in the car, it's de-iced and it's ready to go. The customer can opt into journey logs. So you can opt into this and it allows you to, for the vehicle to track your routes, give you statistics. You can then export that data, and it's a really nice feature for business customers to monitor their business versus personal mileage. So onto the touchscreen now. One of the key areas of infotainment is navigation, and what we've done is we've brought the internet connection into the navigation application, and we've got online search, we've got online traffic data, so you're getting real-time traffic. As you can see here, we're green in terms of traffic and then red as we have a buildup of traffic here on the map. A really neat feature is that once you set your route and it's calculated your estimated time of arrival based on the road conditions, you can then share that estimated time of arrival with your friends. So you select your contact and it will send them a SMS message with your time of arrival. If that's delayed, it will update them and you can select the frequency of how often that's updated. We then have what we call Live, which is our embedded connected apps within the vehicle. On this vehicle right now we have Weather Flight Tracker. We also have a news app. Weather will show you the weather in your current location. But what's really neat is that it will take your destination from the navigation system and it will give you the weather at your destination, and it will update you of any weather changes so that you can change your plans, etc. based on whether it's going to rain. You might want to do something indoors, whether it's going to be sunny, you might want to do an outdoor activity. Finally, we have In-Control apps. So In-Control apps is a smartphone based platform. So these are applications which are running on your smartphone. They're apps which you would download through your regular Apple or Android app store. We then brought them into the car and allowed you to use them via the touchscreen. So an app that a lot of people are very familiar with is Spotify, and what we've done here is we've brought that Spotify user interface into the touchscreen with the idea that the customer can put their phone away, they're not having to touch the phone while they're driving, and they get that same user interface across the 12-inch touchscreen. A really neat app that we've just developed with GoPro is Jaguar Rerun, and this allows the customers to connect their GoPro camera to the phone and the phone to the car, and the customer can control the recording of the GoPro via the touchscreen, and the vehicle sends the data from the car to the smartphone, and then that allows us to overlay the vehicle data on the GoPro videos. I can show you an example of the video here. So here we have the video from the GoPro, and what we've done is we've overlaid the vehicle data. So we've got miles per hour, G-force, steering wheel angle, and what's really neat is that we will detect specific parts of the drive, the highlights, and we'll be able to tell you when you've hit your top speed, when you've gone through a sharp corner, when you've gone through a hairpin, etc. And this is a really neat feature that brings together vehicle data, the smartphone, and consumer electronics to provide a unique experience for the Jaguar customer. Finally, we have an application which we've recently released that we developed in partnership with Shell. This allows you to bring your petrol pump payments into the vehicle. So how it works is the app will tell you where your nearest Shell station is and allow you to navigate towards that Shell station. It then uses geolocation to determine that you are at that station. So it's searching for the nearby stations. Once it's detected which Shell station you're at, you can enter the fuel pump number. So let's say pump 12, confirm. It then pre-charges your PayPal or Apple Pay account. The customer then starts fueling at that pump. Once they've finished fueling and the quantity of fuel is known, it then charges you that specific amount and sends you an email with your receipt. So we've seen here today the current connected features within the vehicle. When we come to 5G, this will enable a huge amount of new connected services, and we'll be able to massively expand on what we're doing today. Areas such as complete coverage will allow us to bring in IP media streaming into the car and give a really great service of continuity. We'll also be able to take a huge amount of data off the vehicle. So with increased network capacity and the bandwidth speeds, we'll be able to harness all the sensors on the vehicle. We've seen today that we've been able to match video with vehicle data on a smartphone. When we are able to send this data off board, we'll be able to create a huge amount of new customer experiences, and we'll be able to harness that data for JLR's use, the customer's use, and other parties. Another important aspect is latency. So being able to send messages in a very short period of time will allow the car to react to oncoming hazards, traffic incidences, hazards, and other vehicles when we're moving at a very high speed.